Hey y'all, it's your girl Latanya of Lacquer to Lashes. Come on in here. If you are watching this on the replay, feel free to comment below so that we can give you some replay love and we know the after party is alive and well. So here's the dealio, you guys. I am doing dual streaming. We're testing it out. There's some kinks in it, but we're getting there, okay? This is step one. So right now, if you're watching this, you can watch it on Instagram live, or you can watch live on YouTube. And ooh, I got all this dog fur on me, Apollo. And I'm very aware of a lot of the pros with YouTube is from a viewer standpoint, and from a creator standpoint, but there's also a lot of cons from a creator standpoint. So doing what I can do, one of the pros of, pros of being on YouTube is that especially if you're like me and you got the ADHD where you can minimize YouTube and be on something else. Like you can be watching me plus scrolling on Facebook, or I think watching something on TV or whatever, right? Playing a game or what have you, versus on Instagram, you got to stay on that Instagram, baby. That's it, right? I did forget to turn off my notifications or what have you. Now, I am not seeing any comments, so I don't know. It says I'm live. Oh, wait. Do I have to hit go live here as well on? No. I should be live on Instagram right now, I believe. Let me see. We are testing this. I don't know that I am live. Hold on. Do I have to hit go live on this too? And I don't see any comments here on YouTube yet, which I should be able to see on here. Oh, Mida Forge is here and I see a comment. So hey. So now here's the deal. Okay, I see Tiny Bubbles and Lord Cherry is on Instagram. Hey Mercedes is on Instagram. Mida Forge is on YouTube. There is a lag between the two. And also sometimes it can be like, but I think that's, y'all, I'm a mess over here. I'm a mess. I also think that sometimes, like, it can be like you're watching, like, you know, a kung fu movie. Like, so this polish. Now, Lord Cherry, cheesy potatoes, my sister, is on YouTube. So you choose where you want to watch the live, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, for whatever reason. I don't care. I'm not in your business like that. But just know the way that this is set up right now, until I can figure out another way, the replay will only be posted on YouTube. There will not be a replay on Instagram, so it won't even look like I went live on Instagram, which is a problem. So I had to figure that out. But I'm going to do that for right now. And I think because you guys are liking the clarity of YouTube and everything else, I'm at least for PBE. I'm not committing to anything past PBE, but PBE lives, I will do it this way, because I will tell you, I do have to do extra steps to even get this on both sides. And then for me to do all those extra steps and for it not also be on Instagram is really, that's getting my goat. That's getting my goat. Jared says, hi, Tiny Bubbles on Instagram. Okay. Trading Gold Dragon. See, this is one of the things. I don't have these problems on Instagram. You see right here. Hey, Andy too. Andy too says trading 1.3 gold. So can I click on Andy and delete comment? But see, I don't have these problems on Instagram. So you see from a content creator side, now this causes, you know what I'm saying? So I will commit to doing this for PBE. I don't know. I'm not committing past that. I'm just telling you that right now, y'all, okay? Because we both got to be happy. And at the end of the day, mama got to be happy. I'm going to keep it real with you, okay? Happy mama, happy llama. Making stuff up now. Okay, y'all. What I want to do right now is I want to show you Victorian Varnish's new... I forgot to text Sammy. I get it. You might want a designated moderator, but I don't want to do all that either. I don't want to do that either, because then I got to rely my schedule on a moderator. Nope, I don't want to do that either. So listen, there's pros and cons of everything in life, and you have to weigh out the pros and cons and the ROI and all of that. And listen, okay. Anyway, and we're going to try to ignore as best as possible. You know, it is what it is, right? Okay. So, and I don't know why. I mean, because when I go live on Instagram, that is like public live. It's not that I only go live for people who subscribe to me, but I never had this issue on Instagram. I really don't. I never has that popped up ever on Instagram. Okay. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Okay. So this newest collection from Victorian Varnish released, the first of this month. Where is my sheet at? So you can get your hands on this right now, y'all. And if you've already ordered and you see something like, oh, I forgot, and if it's not shipped yet, I believe Tammy will combine your order. But if not, you can pick it up. I know she will be bringing this to PBE. Now, how much of this she'll be bringing to PBE, that's a whole nother story. But what I have to show to you is this month's Cog of the Month. July's Cog of the Month, because there's always a Cog of the Month, right? That comes with a collectible sticker. And then we have volume 2 of her collab with My Guide Nails. Heavy Metal Collab, right? Volume 2. There are 5 fun polishes there. And then I also have, this month, she is the guest maker for group customs for the Precious Pearls, Metals, and Magnetics group, as well as the yellow polish lovers group. So I've got these polishes to show you. Hey 80, how are you? The other con to this is now I got to learn people's names over here on YouTube, especially if it's a different handle than what they have on Instagram. So I do know that APNYC is my girl 80, okay? Now, Tiny Bubble says, can she not see comments from Insta? It seems like she's only seeing YouTube comments. That is the other con, Tiny Bubbles. So Tiny Bubbles is over on Instagram. Is that on Instagram, I can't see them all in one spot. So on my phone, shows me YouTube. On my computer, on one screen on my computer, I have Instagram. Instagram is a lag. It's looking like it's a 15-minute, a 15-second lag or what have you. So between looking here, looking there, and looking down here. Oh, the other thing that I can do is, how did I do that yesterday? I think I had to do that before I start the live. I was able to flip, may I do it over here? Hold on. Camera on. Flip front facing camera. Let me do that. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Okay. Save video after streaming is on. Use live status indicator is on. Camera create. I don't know what all that is. Focus mode, AF versus MF. I don't know what that is. View screen fit. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so that's a lot. Yeah, that's doing too much. Right, Christina. So I had to remember to kind of look here. The other thing is that neither one seems to be saving the comments. Like I thought if I had a YouTube live that it would show like the comments that are on the live, it would record those as well. But yeah, I did not see that on the testing live that I did that is up right now. If you don't have the link to it, if you weren't on it, then you wouldn't have the link to it, so you wouldn't be able to see it because I listed it as unlisted. And apparently, even if you list it as unlisted, if you were on the live, it'll still show up in your watch, and so you can get to it that way. This one, I will, once it's done, it will just be posted, and all you have to do is go to my page, which is Lacquer Lashes. And I am Lacquer Lashes everywhere, y'all. Now, the other thing is, I'm looking to see how I can, like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'll probably, start going live on TikTok and going live on Instagram and going live on YouTube and try to go live as many places I can go live. Not really for me, but this is another way that I can branch out and make sure, and so that makers can be exposed everywhere, right? And there's a lot of people that are like me, like, I don't know that I want to do something. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And see, I come across people who didn't even really know about indie polish, you know what I mean? So, okay, Tiny Bubble says, YouTube is so weird to do lives on, but I'll probably never be able to do lives on Insta again. They still want, oh, they want 1,000 followers. Wow. Okay. Hey, Nails TBD determined. Thanks for joining. I shifted sides. I didn't touch anything though. No one has seen that one yet, but the name is, wait, hold on. Let me see what Tammy said. A Victorian Varnish. Hey, Jaren. Oh, it's all shipped. It will be at PBE. Hi, Christina. Okay. Yes. It will be at PBE. Nobody's seen the name of it. I don't know which one. Nobody's seen the name of it. What is Salopes doing is on Instagram. I don't know what she would be if she was over here. 49ers fan 101. Hello. Thank you for joining. All right, let me turn the camera around and we're going to get going, y'all. Okay, there's a little bit of a lag there when you hit the rear. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now in here, can I scroll? Okay, so I can do that. I can pinch, or I can do, okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Okay, so first up, we have this month's Cog of the Month. This is, each day is a fresh start. It is $12. Now remember, these are all 17 milliliter bottles. Every month, your Cog of the Month comes with a collectible sticker. This is your sticker here. This polish is a bright pinky fuchsia with beautiful aurora shimmer in red, violet, pink, peach, bronze, an array of flakies that swim in all shades on the nail. Dual streaming thing is weird. Is it because you're watching it on both sides that it's weird, or what? Okay, so here it is, one coat, and then we're gonna go in with our second coat. And I'm really trying to remind myself to look up to see the Instagram comments, look at my phone to see the YouTube comments, and remember to say them all out loud. So that way when we go to the replay, people know what people are saying. This is absolutely beautiful, y'all. So this is this month's Cog of the Month. Again, it comes with a collectible sticker. So you get this sticker and this polish here. Each day is a fresh start. And feel free to comment as we're still testing this out. I mean, I think the test went well yesterday, but especially if you're on YouTube because people were bouncing back and forth just to see like, oh, what does it look like on Instagram now? What does it look like on YouTube? Is there a delay here? Is there a delay there? And they were saying that the picture always stayed crystal clear on YouTube. They felt like it was definitely clearer, because I do know on YouTube, I do have it amped up to, what is it, 1080 or whatever. I don't have an option on Instagram to choose the quality. It's just whatever Instagram gives you. They said the sound sounded better on, which is crazy to me, because I'm using my phone, so I'm still using the same device. That's crazy. Hey, Esmeralda, thanks for joining. Esmeralda is over on Instagram. We are doing dual streaming, Esmeralda. So I'm also on YouTube right now at Lacquer Lashes, the same that you find me on Instagram, on TikTok. It's all Lacquer Lashes. And once this live is done, the replay will only be saved on YouTube, because I've not figured out how to get the replay to save to both or any platform that I'm streaming on. So, and I've committed to doing the dual streaming for all of my PBE lives, which actually is a huge commitment because it's a lot of work to do. And for each live, I have to put in a new code for each live. Like it's the rigged setup that I have is kind of bananas. But okay, now let's go into the group customs that we have before we get into this new Heavy Metal Volume 2 collab with My Guy Nails. So this month, Tammy is the guest maker. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word there. For the Precious Metals and Magnetics group. This beautiful green here is called Stoned at Medusa's Garden. It is a neon lime green jelly with beautiful silver to green magnetic pull. And then this yellow is for the Yellow Polish Lovers group. And this is Sundays at Dawn with I really want to say tittiness, but that's, that's not it. This is a banana neon yellow jelly, y'all, with a beautiful large particle purple aurora shimmer in it, okay? Let me look at the Instagram comments here. Tiny Bubble says, how the heck did you even figure out how to do this sorcery? Didn't know you could go live in 2 platforms at once. You can't. I had to create a code. Titaness called EOS Lil. I don't know what that is. Didn't name them. EOS Little. Who is EOS Little? Lil. Okay. So you can see I've got it magnetized here. 2 coats. I did not put any top coat on. I've got Victorian Varnish Illuminate. I always want to call it Illuminati. Not to be confused with Lou Malinelli. You guys, I need to put it in the PBE group. To please don't come to Chicago and do this. This I saved it. Was it TikTok? It was either TikTok or Instagram. The way she pronounced Lou Malinelli's was bananas. And when I tell you they tore her up in them comments, they tore her up. We had a good time about it though. Okay, let's go in with our horseshoe magnet, and we're going to velvetize this. Okay, I will try this again. The special polish is Lacquer Lashes Nation PBE. You made it special for me. Oh my goodness, it must be in my box then. Okay. Yeah, I have not even opened. I was like, listen, I don't want to open stuff and start like losing stuff. Hey Liliana, thanks for joining on YouTube. We are doing another live stream or dual streaming on Instagram and on YouTube, so you can take your choice. But I will tell you that the replay is only going to be posted on YouTube because I have not figured out how to get the replay to post on both platforms. Oh, I was supposed to be magnetizing this. Sorry, my bad, y'all. Hold on. So there it is, velvetized. And then here it is. And actually here I used, where is it? It's the little, I used this. Oh, wait, hold on, let me get this. I used this to magnetize it. So it was like a little, hold on. Let me see if I can still see it. Yeah. See that little crescent or whatever? I just used that. But then here it is, velvetized. Liliana said, hi. Oh, it's coming separately. Oh. Hey, Deanna. Thanks for joining. Deanna has joined on Instagram. Okay, now let's take a look at, wait, well, I'll do the second one and then I'll give you bottle shots. This yellow is really pretty. I know you guys, I know I'm a broken record, but you guys know I'm really picky about yellows. And I feel like, I don't want to say that makers do things like based on me or what have you, but I do feel like makers have heard me say that enough. So when they send me a yellow, they already know, baby, you better put some orange in there. It better have some warmth in there, something, okay? Yes. These two are pretty together as well. Like a little mani. Okay, let's give you your bottle shots. And if you're new here on YouTube, whether you're new to me and period, like you were like, oh, what is this? Like I just popped up because it was alive and, you know, it just came across me. Or you're not part of my YouTube family, definitely subscribe. That way you'll get notified and turn on your little alarm to get notifications. I am curious to know if the notifications are more consistent and more real time on YouTube than it tends to be on Instagram sometimes. Okay, so for the Precious Metals and Precious Pearls, Metals, and Magnetics Group Custom, we have Stoned at Medusa's Garden. And then for the Yellow Polish Lovers Group, we have Sundays at Dawn with Titaness. Not to be confused with Tittiness, which it would need to have another T and another I to be that, but you call it what you want, okay? All right. Hey, JJ Babbles is on Instagram, which surprises me because I believe that JJ Babbles really enjoyed the picture and the experience that she got on YouTube yesterday. So JJ Babbles, we are doing, instead of this being a test, this is an official dual streaming. So we are streaming on Instagram and YouTube, but the replay will only be saved on YouTube. Why? Because I have not figured out how to get the replay. Listen, I only got but so far, baby. Only got but so far, okay? So as far as we got is I'm doing dual streaming, but I cannot do dual replays apparently at this point. So we're going to figure out the dual replay savings before we move on and try to add TikTok and everything else to my code so that I can be streaming on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Okay. Hey, Jen. Jen is joining us on Instagram. Jen, we are dual streaming. You can choose your choice of watching live on Instagram or YouTube, but the replay will only be saved on YouTube. And if you're like, is she going to keep repeating that? Yes, I am, because as this is new, I need to make sure that everybody gets caught up and I, make the statement quite regularly throughout the live. Okay. All right, so we are now going to move to the Heavy Metal Volume 2 collab with My Guy Nails. If you're not following My Guy Nails on Instagram, you should. Nate is a wonderful being, and this is the second collection. Tammy, is Volume 1 available? I shouldn't say second collection. This is second volume. Is Volume 1 still available? Like if they're like, oh my gosh, I missed out. If they're one of those people where when they collect, they like to make sure they have it all, I don't know if they can still get their hands on Volume 1 or not, but these are all inspired by heavy metal songs, and which is not my forte per se. These are $12 each or $55 for the collection. And again, you guys, all this is available right now on the site, okay? So the first we have is Witches at Black Masses. This is inspired by Ozzy Osbourne's song War Pigs. It's a deep black pearl metallic with just a hint of gunmetal gray. So here it is, one coat, and these are all very opaque. Victorian Varnish says, and special for PPE, all 10 for 100. Oh, Volume 1. Okay. So you're saying, so Volume 2 and Volume 1 will be available at PPE. And at PPE, you can get a special. If you get both volumes at once, you can get all 10 for $100, which is a steal. Hey, Melanie Morgan, thanks for joining on Instagram. On YouTube, I see that JJ Babbles has switched over from Instagram over to YouTube. Hey, babe, hey. JJ Babbles, or Lord Cherry says, JJ Babbles, I noticed that too, but YouTube seems better now. Wait, hold on. JJ Babbles, I'm over here. I wanted to check the picture quality on Insta because it's a bit pixelated on YouTube, but it's a bit fuzzy on Insta too, so maybe it's me. Huh. I don't know why. I think yesterday it was crystal clear, no pixelation, no nothing, so, okay. It's good feedback, and please continue to put the feedback in there because I'm adding this to my pros and cons. I don't know. I guess... yeah, anyway. All right, let's go on with our second coat. This is pretty. You guys know how I feel about doing all black. Like, I'm going to show you. I feel like all black for me is hard because I feel like it's like kind of like white. You have to get it perfect for it. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to get like the cuticle line perfect, at least for me, because okay, you see how that is like, it's not perfect, you know what I mean? Like, and then no, and yes, I know that's what cleanup is for. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge cleanup girl, at least at this stage in my life, until I'm not as steady anymore with a hand. However it goes on, like, this is the extent of my cleanup most times. This is also why I'm not a swatcher, okay? That little bit there. But that's not even what... So it's this here. See this? Like, see how... Okay, that goes up just the tiniest bit there. That goes up the tiniest bit there. So now I've got to get... And then also, especially for my thumbs, I have this thing on the side of my thumbs, like they're weird. Like, see how they kind of come like, and they're not, it's not like, you see how that's not completely like even? It's craziness. And then I can't get the brush. It's a thing. It's a thing. But like, I really want to have black polish on, but I just, yeah. But I also feel like if I could get it, like, well, I guess that's not perfect there, but you know what I mean. Okay, Liliana says, ooh, this looks clearer on YouTube for me. So Jen says it's clearer on YouTube for her. It's not pixelated at all. Polish Out of Hand over on Instagram says, this one is perfect for my only blacks and neons purchase plan at PBE. Love it. Are you serious? That is your plan? Really? Get out of here. I will definitely check in with you at PBE to see how long you stick to your plan. Okay, let's go to our next one from the Heavy Metal Collab with My Guy Nails. This is volume 2. This is it a Fantasy? I think I did say that melody right. This is inspired by Ozzy and Lita's Forge duet, Close My Eyes Forever. I think that's how that goes. It's a bright metallic purple with a slight purple pink silvery flash. Slopes, okay, Slopes is Slopes on both sides. It says hi. Slopes, I have something really funny to tell you. So last Halloween, I went to the store. I can't remember what it's called. It's on my way to and from Sassy Sauce headquarters. And it's almost like the at-home store, but different, but the same. And they have a lot of like, I don't even know, like they have a lot of home stuff, but like, it's not as big as the at-home, but they have like a huge section that has just like florals, right? And then they've got a huge section that has like ribbons and stuff like that, right? Well, anyway, so they had like Halloween stuff, and they had like a whole bunch of like, that they had like a sale or whatever on it. And it was like after Halloween. So I got myself a Halloween sign, okay? And I also, we're gonna keep going here, hold on. This is, we've got funding. I'm gonna give you bottle shots, don't worry about that. But this is it Fantasy? I think that's the melody. Okay, and then this is We Got Fun and Games. I do not know the melody for this. It's inspired by GNR, which I think is Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the jungle. Oh, We Got Fun and Games, right? Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. I think that's what it is. And the reason why I'm singing, if you're not familiar, is that if it's a song and I know the song and I give you the melody and you don't sing it when you get the polish fairies will take your polish away, because then they think, oh, you must not love this polish, so you don't need it. Okay, this is an olive tone metallic. I wonder if it's generally clearer or the way it's processed, since the stream is split between the two platforms. I have no idea, because yesterday it was clear on here and today it's not. So I would think if that was the case, it would have been the same way yesterday. So not sure. Lord Cherry says, you know how I feel about Halloween. Even I haven't started spooky shopping yet. Okay, well that was last year. It was after Halloween, right? Anyway, that's not the funny part. The funny part is, so I have this, and I purposely was saving it for PBE because it is quite big, and I'm going to give it to Tammy to put it in her car to take it back. And then when you see Tammy, you can get it from her, okay? And you're like, oh, okay, that's funny. No, that's not the funny part. The funny part is it is a monogram, okay? Typically monograms, you get it for your last name, right? So the one I got for me was an M for what? Murphy. Makes sense. Yours, can you guess what your monogram is? And I did not realize until I pulled it out this week to make sure that I put it up front with all the other stuff I had to bring for PBE for folks, like your box of lip glosses and stuff for cheesy potatoes and my sister's stuff and all of that. Can you guess what your monogram is, babe? Okay, look, this olive green is gorgeous. Okay, let's see here. Polish Out of Hand says Lort. Ooh, here we go. And I think she's saying that about me checking in to see how her plan. That's my plan for plan times 3 years. Okay, so this has been your plan every PBE, because I'm pretty sure that I've seen your haul photos, and I don't believe that it would have stood out if it was only neons and black. So I'm assuming that this is going to be your first year you actually stick to that. Is that what it is? I wonder if it's generally, oh wait, that was Slip saying that. Okay. Next in our Heavy Metal Collab Volume 2 is In the Dead of the Night. Oh wait, well, no, that's In the Dead of the Night. Is that a song? No, that's In the Heat of the Night, In the Dead of the Night, in the, I don't know. Okay, this is inspired by Cinderella's song. There's a band called Cinderella. Long Cold Winter. This is a deep blue, almost black, with subtle blue metallic flash. I think Victorian Varnish is on both platforms. I think she's using Instagram and YouTube. Oh wait, where are we? Look at this, y'all. This is pretty. Now, y'all, wait, hold on. We're going to do a second coat and let me see. Now, baby, stop playing with me. You guys know how I feel about my Rogue. For my birthday, she made me a cream midnight black blue. And this, it's not quite midnight black because I can definitely still tell that it's blue, but you see how you have the black on the side, and that's just because of the shimmer in it. I absolutely love this. Wait, what is, oh, that's a little, okay, wait, no, hold on. Where is this hair at? It's on my finger somewhere. There it is, okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Anyway, so Salopes, your Halloween monogram has a C on it because when I picked it up, there was an M and there was a C, and I was like, oh my gosh, Salopes. Thinking that your name is Salopes. You know what I mean? Like, not thinking, wait, man, do you know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, your only name is Salopes. You don't have a middle name. You don't have a last name. Your driver's license should show Salopes. Your job that you get a W-2 from, that you get a paycheck from. Literally, if I show up there, I'm going to ask for Salopes, and I expect them to know who Salopes is. I expect them to know. And I can't get my brain to process that your name is not Salopes. Okay, In the Dead of the Night. Like Madonna? Wait, Like Madonna. In the Dead of the Night. Wait, Like Madonna. What is the Like Madonna for, 80? Is this really live? Hey, Iggy Stive. Yes, it is really live. We are live on both on Instagram and on YouTube. Thank you for reminding me to give that disclaimer again. But the replay will only post on YouTube because I have not figured out how to get the replay to dual post. So we're going to try to figure that out before we then even expand even further to be able to be live at the same time on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Okay, the last of Volume 2 Heavy Metal Collab between Victorian Varnish and My Guy Nails. These are available right now, $12 each or $55 for the collection. And a special promotion at PBE, you can get both volumes for $100 if you buy both at PBE though, at PBE, y'all. This is a Dime a Dance. It's inspired by Vixen's Edge of a Broken Heart. It's a bright pink metallic with purple flash. Now, I do feel like Instagram is or this is looking a little like, okay, that is the real color. I feel like when I get closer, I guess maybe because that shimmer, it's looking more brighter than what it is, but I mean, it's accurate, but I just feel like it's a little bit more accurate the further away I am. She did write share. Salopes was going to type share. Share what? One name instantly recognized. Or share or live Madonna, like Madonna. Oh, I get it. So Salopes, like, it's like Madonna, Beyonce. Yes. Except Beyonce's name really is Beyonce. So when you say Beyonce, like when I'm like, if I was going to look up Beyonce in my phone, I would just look up Beyonce, right? And like, I would know that's Beyonce. If I went, I was like, hey, can I speak to Beyonce? Like, oh, you Beyonce? Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce. Okay, great, right? But that is not that woman's name. Like that, you know what I mean? Her name isn't, like, if I go to her job, I'm going to be like, yeah, can I speak to Salopes? Who? Salopes. We don't have a Salopes. Yes, you do. You have a Salopes. I saw her go in the building. No, we don't have a Salopes. Yes, you do have a Salopes. She's about this tall wears a helmet if there's like a tornado or some type of storm coming on, has glasses, her hair is like, yeah. No. Yeah, no. And yeah, and she's worked here for like, I don't know how many years, you know, and they're like, no, I mean, we've got a Carolyn. No, not Carolyn. You sure it's not Carolyn? No, it's not Carolyn. It's Slopes. No, well, Slopes could be Carolyn plus Lopez. No, it's just Slopes. That's her name. Jen says, you can literally watch both lives at once. Instagram in the background, YouTube in a small rectangular. When you see both together, YouTube is clearer. Okay, thank you for clarifying that, Jen. All right, so let's put our second coat on here. Here we go. Now, one of the other things I do like about YouTube is that it gives me a clock so I can see how long I've been live. So I've been live 35 minutes, but I can guarantee you I only got to polish like probably like maybe 20 minutes ago. So it's 10 minutes was running my mouth, or maybe even longer than that. This is beautiful as well. Now that I've got the 2 coats on, that is accurate. That shimmer definitely does stand out though, I would tell you that. Okay, let me scroll in the comments. Okay. And now that I'm kind of used to looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down as far as YouTube and Instagram comments, it's not as bad. Like, this is my second time doing it. So, okay, before I give you bottle shots, let me put on some of my Illuminate Quick Dry Glossy Top Coat from Victorian Varnish. And then I'll give you bottle shots. So that way you can see. I think this is probably, this black on the swatch wheel is one of my favorites. Like, I just absolutely love it. Oh, let's do a second coat of this black on my thumb so we can see how good I can get it. I am loving volume 2. My top pickety picks from volume 2 would definitely be this midnight black blue. This black is so pretty, but I personally don't know that I would wear it because of, you know, what I just talked to you about. This olive green for sure. This pink is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Okay, let's put on a second coat of the black. What is that? This one here? Wait, no, that's not that one. Yes, it is that one. Right? Yes, that's blue. Okay. Me, dark and goth in summer, Tammy says. Jaren, I was thinking about you last night and I meant to text you, baby. Okay, we are now going to try to do a second coat. And let's see if I can see that part right there. Ooh, okay, now wait a minute, baby. I was able to clean that little part up. I struggle with the sides there. Okay, let's see here. This one is not quite. Okay, I was able to turn this one a little bit. Now, wait a minute. But here's the problem. Do I want to do this for 10 nails? No. The amount of, like, no. And see that little part there? I can never get this. I don't know why this thumb does this. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to clean this up. And so now I got that there. No, I can't. And now I got to clean it up, and I got to, and see how it's not, okay, so this side was good, but see that, it's just that tiniest little, see how it goes up here. So now I got a little part, wait, let me get a little, hold on. So technically for me, I want this little section I want that part filled in, and I want just that littlest tiniest part right there filled in. Oh wait, and now see how this one dips a little too far? So not, no. Is that a hangnail? I don't know what is going on with my nail. I've been soaking in oil. I've been putting lotion on all day long, and I don't know. My cuticles are not happy with me. Okay, let's give you bottle shots. Sorry. Victorian Varnish says, I love blue and green on this one. So these are your 2 top picks out of this. Jaren says, Slopes, aka Carolyn Lopes, kind of rhymes. Yes, but Jaren, don't do that. You know me, baby. if I say she slopes, okay? And at some point, she's just going to have to go down to the government office and change her name, okay? Hey, Nods Nails, we are live on both Instagram and YouTube. You can pick your poison, but the replay will only be saved on YouTube because I haven't figured out how to get the live to save on everywhere. Okay, let's give you your bottle shots, y'all. Cog of the month. Each day is a fresh start. I love this one. This is a top pick for me as well. And don't forget, you get your custom special sticker. Group customs for the precious metals, pearls. What is this? Precious, wait, hold on. What? Precious pearls, metals, and magnetics. This is stoned at Medusa's garden. Here it is velvetized, and then here it is not really cat-eyed. We use this thing here. This what, circle, whatever. Then for the yellow polish lovers group, we have Sundays at Dawn with a Titaness. Or we'll just say it's a Titaness. And then we have the Precious Metals collab with My Guy Nails, and this is volume 2. We have, this is Witches at Black Masses. These are all inspired by heavy metal songs. Witches at Black Masses. Is it fantasy? And you do have to sing it like that. We got fun and games. I think that's the right melody of that. In the Dead of the Night. In the Dead of the Night. I don't think that's the song. I think that's a song from like the 20s or something, like in the heat of the night, in the dead of the night. It's like, I don't even know what the song is about. I heard that we have a polish coming, so now, okay, I'm looking at your comments on the computer, like on Instagram on my computer, and whatever you put after, I heard that we have it just has a square polish coming, and then Nude Sale says square, so it's whatever that emoji is. It does not come through. I don't know if it came through on Instagram for everybody else, but it's In the Middle of the Night by Billy Joel. Oh, in the middle of the night, I've been walking in the street. Something like that, right? Long Cold Winter is name if you wanted to listen. I don't. I know you were lying to you, baby. I don't. Wasn't there a show in the heat of the night? Yes, there was a show in the heat of the night, which my dad, MASH, Heat of the Night. That was one of the shows that was in on rotation, baby. Yes. Okay, let me focus here. And then the last, did I show in it? Yeah, okay. And then this is A Dime a Dance. And let me look at so now my computer timed out. Okay, there we go. We are live hopping. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. Oh, I will walk it in my sleep. Oh, it's that. I go walk it in the street. Where is Jenna Lynn with the, the wrong lyrics or whatever collection? Send that to Jenna Lynn and let her know that she needs to do, I go walking in the street. LT, if you know, Nudes Nails. I don't know. Wasn't there a show in the heat of the, wait, I don't know. Okay, now let me look at my Instagram. So now there's no YouTube comments after she did write share Slope, so I'm guessing Liliana put a black and blue heart. I'm wondering if that's what she's trying to tell me. Those are her top picks. But this is all Victorian Varnish. Also, don't forget when you're on the site, she's got some other goodies up there as well. But she's got a whole bunch of top coats, base coats. Tonight we use Illuminate, which is her world-renowned quick dry glossy top coat. We've got Steamroller, which is her texture smoothing base and top coat. You can use this as a glitter top coat, base coat, or what have you. We've got some that have like lavender in it, so they're healing, some blurring ones. Definitely take a look at all that goodness as well. I'm going to turn the camera around And all aboard, Nude Snail says. Oh, wait, a train polish? Is that what it was? Victorian Varnish. I don't know what. Is that a... I can't tell. Is that money? Polish shop me cute. What is it called when in a song there's a part that is like shabba dabba dabba dabba? Alexa, what is it called when in a song there's a part that is like shabba dabba dabba dabba?
From Quora.com. It's generally called a modulation.
A modulation?
Here's what I found.
A modulation, it says. Pink purple nail. No, Alexa, stop. Pink purple nail girlies on Instagram is watching on Instagram Live. Says, I love top pickety pick picks. Do you love just the saying that when I do that, or you love my top picky pick picks that I picked? R. Christie says skating, scatting. Oh, maybe that's what she means. Like that. I'm not quite too sure if that was scatting. Scatting adjacent, perhaps. And you know, now that I've got this flipped, I think I have it flipped. Did I have it flipped? I don't know if it's flipped. It's weird to me because I'm looking this way, but it's looking this way. So I'm a scat man. Okay. It's a new emoji that you have to update the new version. Okay. All right. I'm sure if I was on my phone, I would be able to see it. But because I've got the Instagram up on my computer, Pink Purple Nail Girly says, I love when you say it. Okay. All right. Let me look here. Alexa, stop. You know what? That needs to be, somebody needs to write that down. So for next time around when Red-Eyed Lacquer is looking for Latanya-isms, y'all got to put that in there. Alexa, stop. JJ Babbles is on YouTube. YouTube Live is giving a train chugga chugga choo choo and a ticket for the Hot Mess Express. Polish Shop Me Cute, who's over on Instagram Live, says thanks because we figured out that it was scat, what have you. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and post this replay. And as a reminder, the replay is actually only going to be on YouTube because I can't figure out how to get the replay to be on both places. And Instagram does not allow me, like, you know how, like, I could download the Instagram and upload it to YouTube. The formatting wouldn't be right. So I do like how if you go live on YouTube, how it saves, like I'm full screen. Like I love that. And I don't have that little black, like if you watch it on your phone, it's just going to look like, you're watching a reel. Like it fills up the whole thing. I love that. Versus if you upload it, it puts it in the middle of that black, and I don't like that. I forgot what I was going to say. Are you going live anymore tonight? Jen. Is this Jen? That's got to be Jen. See, I don't like this. I learned. I am not. That is going to be that's going to be the only live tonight. Tomorrow we are officially starting PBE lives. We were doing BCB lacquers and we will be doing Jen and berries. I still have to get like all of I need to do I don't know. I got to figure that out. I got to figure out, I have to post about it. I don't know. Anyway, if you're wondering who I have to show you thus far for PBE, I have Gin and Berries, Sassy Sauce, Victorian Varnish, Red-Eyed Lacquer. Did I say Gin and Berries? Dreamland Lacquer. I said BCB. Hearts and Promises. Confirmed today that Swamp Gloss will be sending. I know Alchemy will be sending, and there is another Latanya's Corner. Red-Eyed Lacquer, you know there are another year of Latanya-isms. Looks like Tammy, and you know one of the things that I love that when I walk around PBE, like last year was crazy, like there were like 8-9 tables where there were Latanya things there. Like a Latanya polish, a Latanya corner, a Latanya stuff. Like it was craziness. Some of it was birthday polishes, but a lot of it was like, these are Latanya. Like, I just love my community. Rogue Lacquer. 1422 Designs. Am I missing anybody that you guys would have thought, like, oh, you don't have? Oh, KB Shimmer, Glisten and Glow. Monarch. Those are who are confirmed. And Pine Cones, yes. We always have a Lacquer Lashes section. Did you have a Lacquer Lashes section last year? I think you had a because you had my birthday polish there, right? You had a birthday polish. No, I feel like you did have two. You had 2 or 3. There was something over there. I can't remember. So many Pine Cones last year. Listen. And Linby is not going to be at PBE this year, y'all. She is not. It's very sad. Very, very sad. She will not be at PBE this year. So, and I don't think there's any Brazilians at PBE this year either, right? So, did I say Jenna Berry? I did say Jenna Berries. Y'all, Jenny sent me an email about what we was talking about on my unboxing chat. She sent me a nasty gram. I will be responding. Okay, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and post on the website. Nonsdale's. Wait, hold on. Nonsdale says, I still have mine. Pine Cones on the website. I still have mine. No, so you still have your pine cone. I love it. I have a Lacquer Lashes section on the site too. I know you do, baby. I know you do. I love that you still have your pine cone. You want a rock this year? Come find me. I'll get you a rock. Maybe I might have my basket with me. I don't think there's any rocks around though. I'm not gonna have time. I'm only be there on Sunday, so I won't have time to go looking for rocks. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and post this replay on YouTube. You can enjoy it there. It won't be on Instagram, which is going to be weird. I don't know how to address this on Instagram, though. Like, because people are like, wait, where is it not? I guess what I can do is I can do a post on Instagram and just say, testing something out, doing it for PBE. I could do a post that just stays up on Instagram to say, PBE Lives will be dual streamed live on Instagram and live on YouTube at the same time. That's what dual stream means. However, the replay will only be posted on YouTube. So if you don't catch it live here on Instagram, go over to YouTube and you'll be able to see the replay there. I guess that's what I do. And put, and you can find me at Lacquer Lashes over there too. I don't know. We're going to try it out. I'm not coming this year. I want to rock though. Oh, okay. Wait. Do you have a fairy? If you have a fairy, then I can make sure that I leave your rock with your fairy, or I leave your rock with your maker. And then your fairies be like, hey, do you have my rock? You could do that. Hey, Heather, thanks for joining. We're just jumping off here. We were doing a dual streaming live on Instagram and live on YouTube. The replay is only going to be over on YouTube, though, which you can find me there at Lacquer Lashes. I am hungry. I think I'm going to go to Portillo's, even though I know I'll be there on Friday, but I think I just want a burger and be done with it. So, or I could go to Culver's and get a chicken sandwich, or I could go in my freezer and see if there's something I could pop in from Trader Joe's. Nope. I think it's going to be a burger. All right, y'all. I love you. Thanks for being flexible with me here, you guys, and trying this out. I guess you can treat I don't know what's going on with this hair, y'all. I guess you can't. So doing my hair, I guess you can teach a old dog new tricks. Good night. Hagen.